Titties and beer. No, titties and whiskey.
Yes.
Yeah. What's up, everybody? I haven't done an episode in I don't know, 2 or 3 months. I'm not sure. Uh, we got a brand new episode for you today. We are here at the Peppermint Hippo in the Bel Air room, which is okay. It looks pretty cool. Looks like a place where Big Guy could get some lap dances.
For sure.
You look like you had something to say, Cam.
No, well, you got it.
Oh, okay. By the way, I've got my featured guests today. We got Cam. We got Big Sush in the building. Big Sush, say something.
How y'all doing today?
We're in the building. We're going to talk some shit. Where do we want to start, boys? What do we want to talk about? What's the first thing?
I don't know, man. What do we normally kick off when
I'm
you
not
have
sure.
guests?
I think it's been like a year since you've been on my show, though.
Yeah, it's
Almost.
been about a year and some change.
Yeah.
Last time I was there or on the podcast was with Van and Ray.
Yep. That was back when we had like a full crew. Had way too many people on there. Everybody yelling over everybody.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude.
It got chaotic.
I mean, just a lot of.
It was a good time, though.
It was a good time. It was a great time.
Yeah.
I was still pretty new.
Really?
Yeah, I think because
I kind of think were you at Bucks or you were always here?
I was always here, but I was only maybe 6 months in.
Yeah.
Like I was still fresh at the
Relatively new.
yeah.
Definitely.
Security on and off for years. Like I used to work in DC, working on the government side, and then also doing security stuff for like nightclubs and stuff in Arlington. So I've had experience doing security in different levels. It's just working here at the strip club has been kind of new.
You want
to hold it for a bit?
Oh,
Hold that bit. Chill.
he said I'm a chill.
Yeah, let's talk, boys. Let's talk shop.
What about you, Sush? I mean, you kind of cut your teeth on O'Shea's. Now that they're closed, how you feel about that?
You gonna throw me right under the bop, huh?
This is your first time being on my podcast officially, so
it is. And we've been talking about it.
We gotta give you some background, to let the viewers know that you know what you're talking about.
I can actually say I'm probably the number one doorman in Toledo. I can say that. I've probably done security in multiple clubs. You probably didn't see me around the city. I love doing security. I just feel like I can protect everybody. That's my nature. That's what comes with me. I feel everybody needs to be safe inside a club, and it starts with me as a doorman to make sure that that's what it is. So I know I play a big part within a strip club, even though I might not be in the back kicking it, whatever the case may be, whatever. I just know I play a major part within a strip club or any type of establishment doing security. Period.
Yeah.
You know.
I will say he's the best.
Yeah, no, I'll give him credit where credit's due, man. Like being at the front doors, that first line of defense, keeping everybody safe. Like any slip up, I mean that's the rest of our ass.
For sure.
Sometimes it could be like
yeah, especially when bullets don't have names. So,
exactly.
These people out here, we've had some people threatening to shoot off this week multiple times. Super mad, angry.
Well, that's what happens. That's what happens when you can't get in the club. Just mad.
Really, it be because people don't know how to. They think just because you come to a club that it's just a regular club. No, this is a gentleman's club, so you have to dress properly. Look at me, I'm just doing a podcast with a button-up shirt and some jeans. Why can't you come to the club like that? Why can't you come in, properly dressed? Not that you're going to church. It's Sunday too. Wow, but you don't have to come to the club. Dress like you're at church, but come reasonable.
Yeah, I mean, presentable is the right word. I think we're looking for.
Correct.
You don't have to be dressed in a fucking 3-piece suit, but also don't look like you rolled out of bed.
For sure, pajamas on. You know how many people I kicked out with pajamas?
Oh, dude, white t-shirt and pajama with slides.
Oh, my biggest pet peeve.
Like, bro, you just woke up and didn't want to jerk off. Like, you just that's all it is.
Right, you just want to come to the strip.
Yeah.
You're gonna slow jack on the ball rub.
I love those customers that come in those shorts, bro. You already know.
Yeah.
Get 2 dances, bust a nut, and they're leaving.
And they're leaving.
It's man. I've seen it too many times, and they're regulars too. Those are the ones that you
Oh,
see doing it, bro.
so brother, like, so I'm working in the back here in our VIP section. Without giving too much away, for people's privacy, obviously, but like seeing guys come back with girls and then leave in like any man, like you got like the stiff leg where he's
Yeah.
like look like someone dead legged him, and so now he's trying to fix his pants while he's trying to prop himself up, or there's like the dude that's fucking runs out of here all hunched over because he doesn't want anybody to see what happens,
Right.
because they'll fucking go to the door.
Yeah.
Like they don't even just go back out on the floor. They run to their car.
They're out.
They're like, okay, yep, that's it.
Yeah. The other night, I found a wet wipe in the bathroom in the toilet, and I thought, oh, somebody cleaned off their dick after they
We had,
busted it out, and they
was
left.
it was I think last Monday, maybe not this previous one, but the one before that. We had a guy come back here get a dance with a girl, and she came running back up to the desk all panicked, and we're like, oh, what's going on? Is everything all right? Dude had sat down in the booth, pulled his pants off, put a condom on, and then sat there and looked at her, and she was like, "Oh hell no!"
What
So,
the fuck?
so I mean, we kindly escorted him to the door.
Kindly.
Kindly.
Oh,
You held the door open for him like a gentleman because it's a
Well, I mean,
gentleman's
he
club.
kind of he opened the door, and we just helped him out of it.
Okay, there you go. Did you guys beat him up a little bit?
I mean, he was a little. I mean, he kind of bounced off a couple of the walls, but that was just because he couldn't stand up straight. It's not because we. It's not because we did anything. It's just
He
that
looked at the camera like, disclaimer, we didn't do
Right.
shit.
I mean, and then if
I didn't work that day.
and for whatever reason, he decided to use his head to open the door
You know,
and then
so-
take a dive outside. I mean, for dramatic effect, like that's not on us,
not at all. Not
He-
at all.
Yeah,
He needs to be more balanced.
exactly.
You know,
If he wants to Temple of Doom it, like just try to run away from us before we catch up to him.
So, what is? We're gonna go to Sush.
Yeah.
What is the craziest thing that you have seen in the strip club throughout your career?
Ooh.
Yep. I know you've seen some
Man.
crazy shit. I know you've been involved in some crazy shit.
I don't want to bring up the club just because, but it it was a huge fight that broke out, and there was a guy back in VIP getting a dance, and the girl and the guy didn't know what was going on. And the guy, this is why we tell people wear belt loops, wear pants, and stuff like that. So, big old fight broke out on the floor. People got maced. Now we're trying to shut the club down. Now we got girls trying to leave while the fight's still going on outside. But we still forgot about these people back in the back. This is why people need to pay attention to what's going on for real.
Yeah.
Because of detail. And they came out from VIP. We started freaking out. Like, why ain't nobody check VIP? Like, we lost track of what was going on because the pepper spray, because of the commotion, the girls was running. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm pushing literally 12 girls.
Keep that mic by your mouth.
Oh,
There you go.
my bad. I'm pushing 12 girls literally through a door space. You know what I'm saying? Because they're trying to come outside. And there's danger on the other side of this door, like, and they're not listening.
Yeah.
So I pushed them all that way. In the meantime, dude comes around where the VIP is because we had two sides to the front door. He comes around through the club part, comes out the door, and like he starts freaking out. Like, where's everybody at? Where's his friends at? Where's everybody at? Drops his fucking pants, had a condom on, and That's why I like lit up when you said the condom. I'm like, what? I didn't know about that. Like, dude accidentally dropped his pants.
Really?
Yes, and he had a condom on.
Oh,
So we're
my
sitting there
God.
freaking out, thinking that old girl and him was back there in the back because why is you still here? And this, you know what I'm saying? Now we gotta run back cameras and all this extra stuff. Yeah, he tried. You know what I'm saying? She smacked his hand. You know how the girls are. You know what goes. You know, some of y'all really don't know. These girls really don't be back there doing what y'all think. They really be back here working and actually dedicating their craft.
Yeah.
And if that's what you call tricking people out their money, that's
Well, I think it also
You know?
majorly relies on your security team and your
Yeah.
management. right? Like there are, I'm not gonna say there aren't clubs that do that, right? Because there are a lot of clubs that do that, but at the Peppermint Hippo in Toledo, the security team and the management and the staff, we do not support anything like that.
Yeah.
So it's a zero tolerance policy for
Yeah.
us. But you know, like
I mean, we got code words. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
if
we
you hear
do.
certain code words, it's on and popping.
You know, yeah.
oh hell yeah, dude.
Like
It's
just
on and popping.
what was that? Just the other night, something
We're not
like
gonna
that
tell you.
happened.
Can't tell them our code words.
No, I'm not gonna say a code word. No, those are secret. But there's something like that happened just the other night. There was like some customer who was being a super big creep to one of our out of town girls.
Mm.
He pretty much was like, "I'm waiting for you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What time are you
There's
off?"
some foreign guy,
Mm-hmm.
and he like, and that's another thing too. Is like coming from, if you're coming from a country where stuff like that is okay, it's a rough wake up call
Yeah,
for when you get here because you don't know
Yeah.
and you're gonna assume. But also, me personally, if I'm going into a new space, I mean, every time I get a dance with a girl, I ask like what are the boundaries just to be
Yeah.
respectful.
yeah,
Like I don't want to assume something and then have my head get fucking knocked off the pavement.
right.
You know what I mean? Because I don't want six of this motherfucker coming at me.
Oh yeah.
You know what I
just
mean?
need
Like,
one for him. A
Well,
guy
I
like
mean,
him,
true.
just one, bro. Fuck. I don't want no problems, bro.
But true, but in a place like like Vegas or like Miami or something like that, like big
Yeah.
cities,
True.
they got 8, 9 of him, and
Right.
all of them want a piece.
True, yeah.
You
That's
know?
one thing I do like about our staff here, man. Like anything that pops off, somebody's we're like, "Hey, we need you to take care of this guy." Usually it's Cam. He's just on the radio, like, "Yeah, I'll be glad to. I'm on my way." And he just comes, fucks him up, bro. He's like, "You gotta go." I heard you last night. That guy that like this fucking dude was looking for his phone last night, and he was like by the area where he said he lost it. Right. This motherfucker is questioning the customers that were now sitting there, asking them if they took his phone. Literally had one of the guys stand up and was patting him down, bro. Patted a customer patted a customer down. I was like, Cam, this motherfucker is doing some weird shit. He went over there and I could just hear him talking. He's like, if you do that one more fucking time, you're fucking gone. And I was like, yeah, get him, Cam.
My exact words were, I go, are you? Because he's talking to the guy still. I go, hey, are you? Do you know him? And he goes, no, he's just using my phone to call his. I go, okay, cool. And I turn to the guy and I go, listen, I'm gonna shoot straight with you right now. If you touch another one of my customers, the next person you're touching is me because I'm tossing your ass out of here.
Yeah,
And it put the fear of God into him.
Sure.
He's like, I'm so I didn't.
it did, bro. It was awesome to watch. I was like, get him, Cam.
I was like, it's nobody's fault but your own that you lost your fucking phone. Be an adult.
Yeah,
Right.
100%,
And he
bro.
was like, I'm so sorry. And then it was in his pocket the whole time.
Are you fucking kidding me? It was in his pocket.
He came back here to do a dance with somebody, and then as he sat down, was like, "Oh, it was in my pocket."
This motherfucker didn't think to check his pocket. He checked everywhere else. He checked another motherfucker's pockets,
Right.
but not his own.
Not his own motherfucker.
Bro, that is wild. That is wild, bro. It was an exciting time though. It was cool to see. You know, what is something that really is pissing you off about the club? It can be anything. Doesn't have to be. It could be customers, girls, whatever.
So
Don't
I'll,
get too personal, obviously. I don't
so
want to get no shit.
I'll keep it broad. Lately, over the last about month and a half, I'd say now that it's starting to warm up, money's starting to come back into the clubs. Because I don't think a lot of people realize this with the rise of OnlyFans and during COVID, places like this
Took a hit.
took a hit,
Yeah.
right? So we still have times where there are money, but I mean, also you gotta look. We're in fucking Toledo, Ohio, boys. Like,
True.
there's only a certain amount going around each month.
Yeah.
And when you got a competitor down the road, two competitors a football throw away from you have to find something new, right?
True. Yeah. True.
So, with that being said, like within a month and a half, like I don't know whether it's everybody's just ready to get out of winter and get back outside, or it's the warm weather or what. But everybody's been getting froggy a little bit, like
Yeah.
whether it be the customers or the girls. So the one thing that is pissing me off with that being said, is that the last couple weeks I have been in altercations with customers, been in the middle of girl fights, split up. I've been hit, bruised, battered. You guys have seen me at the
Oh,
end
yeah.
of the night. And then afterwards, instead of getting a thank you or anything like that, it's why'd you step in?
Yeah.
You should have let me done. I'm like, that's not your place to do that.
Yeah.
It's my job to keep you safe, whether it's from yourself,
Right.
from your coworker,
Yeah.
from these guys, because I don't think a lot of the girls understand that. It's not me keeping you safe from him. It's me keeping you
Keep
safe,
the mouth. Keep the mic by your mouth.
me
There you
keeping
go.
you safe. Period. So whether it's you getting in a fight with him or getting in a fight with her, I have to keep you safe.
Yeah.
So while you're trying to hit her, you're hitting me, you're hitting my guys, right? Like,
Yeah.
and so lately I've been getting a lot of flack for just doing my job,
Yeah.
which it's a brand new thing that I have not experienced in this job yet,
Yeah.
which is because normally people are so appreciative. If I drag a guy out of here by his fucking ankles for exposing himself to a girl in the back, everybody that I walk by will give me a soldier's welcome home. You know what I mean? Like everybody
Yeah.
claps and cheers.
Yeah.
But the moment that I stop a girl from hitting another girl because she stole $1 from her,
Yeah.
then I somehow am the bad guy to both of
Yeah.
them.
And it'll be why you choosing sides, and it's like I'm choosing the
Exactly.
club side,
I'm choosing
literally.
the club side, and
Yeah.
when that becomes a reality to these girls, is that I'm not their friend. As much as I am friendly with you, I am not your friend.
Right.
I am here to do a job, which is to keep you safe.
Just like you're here to do a job, which is to make money. You know what
Yes,
I mean?
and oftentimes what that leads to is hurt feelings,
Correct.
upset
Yes.
egos, and then now Cameron doesn't get paid tip outs at the end of the night
Yeah.
because
They get
he
petty.
chose sides, or he doesn't like me. That's not it at all.
Right.
You're great people, great
Right.
girls, look great, everything. But at the end of the day, right? My name is on the line that says when people are getting rowdy or people you're getting rowdy, I stop it
Yeah.
because
True.
this is a gentleman's club. This isn't a boxing ring.
Right.
Correct.
Right, bro.
You're
This
right.
what is it? This ain't Foxy boxing,
This
bro.
not
Come
Fox.
on now.
I mean, if
Come on.
that's what we want, I mean, we can get it in here. You know what I mean? Like we get that oil wrestling back, but like
Man, I listen. I missed it. I want to do that one.
We should do that. We should do that. Yeah, we
There's
should bring it
numerous
back.
things that we need to do, like our clapathon.
Yes, we are pushing for a clapathon event here at the Peppermint Hippo. Very first one. Me and Big
Yes.
Sush came up with this shit. So instead of, because like everybody does twerk offs, like that's cool. A bitch can shake her ass, but not a lot of bitches. No disrespect when I say bitches. You know,
Exotic
just in
dancers.
general. Right, exotic dancers. A lot of them can't really make it clap.
Mhm.
So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna install a cash prize plus a sauna. Sauna, is that the word?
That's
Sauna.
about it.
A spa day, and a cash prize for whoever claps the loudest. We are going to have like a decibel machine to read it. We're going to turn all the music down when they clap. The girl with the loudest clap wins. What do you think about that, Cam? There we
Big
go.
mics. Big mics. What do you think about that, Cam?
I think it's awesome. I mean, it's a new take, and like I said a minute ago, in a industry where we're constantly trying to stay relevant with two competitors
Oh yeah,
within a stone's throw away, you need something interesting to bring people in still. I mean, we don't have a kitchen, and I think that's probably one of the only things.
I think Bucks has us beat on two things.
I don't think the kitchen is a big thing because why don't I mean
It ain't, but it is at the same time. You know what I mean? Because
you
like
come into the gentleman's club, get straight to the point.
I know, but people like to
Dig
eat
in your
too.
pockets and get the throne of money.
Especially late at night though. Like think about it. Late all we got is like pizzas. You know what I mean? Like we need more food for sure. But during the summer, I know that them I don't know if you guys still do it or not, them food trucks, y'all
Oh,
still
yeah.
So
bring
we're
food?
actually looking at food trucks right now. So if
Okay.
anybody watching wants to throw their hat in the ring,
Yeah.
it just has to make sense. And then for the amount of customers we get on the weekends, right? Like we're getting a good amount. They just need the people. Anybody who does this needs to be able to survive outside of this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like this can't be your only venture as far as food trucks go, because if we have 150 people, you get 10% of that, right?
True.
15 people at 10 to 15 bucks a plate. Like what are you really looking at? You're looking at a couple $100, maybe, right?
True.
So you can't sustain yourself off of just working here. So like if you do stuff during the day or go downtown on other days, like Like those taco trucks downtown kill it.
Oh, they do. Yeah,
They
they're
park right
crushing.
outside Erie Street.
Downtown Toledo, they're doing a really good job of revitalizing that area.
That's right.
They're doing great, bro. Honestly, they're just adding shit
That
all
whole
the
the whole
time.
region right there is
Yeah.
real nice.
And during the summer, they have all kinds of outside events like live music and stuff like that going on, dude. It's pretty lit down
One day
there.
we'll get you up there to sing.
Maybe. I haven't done anything like that in a fucking minute, bro.
Since the Old West End Festival, right?
I didn't even go to that one.
Well, you were also supposed to sing at
Dickies?
Dickies, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
He was supposed to go work for my uncle.
that was sick as fuck.
he was
I
sick as
wanted
fuck that
to.
day.
I just couldn't. No, I was sick that whole week. I was sick for like 2 weeks that week. When I'm sick, bro, I can't sing. I'm gonna embarrass myself up there.
But yeah, I mean, past that, I think
Is that a weed pen? My guy.
I think
yeah. That's that Tyson. You gotta push it back.
Oh, you do? Where's the button?
That's that Mike Tyson back. That's that punch out.
I think
Damn.
we do a good job of keeping a good crowd in here, especially now. It wasn't like that for a long time.
It was, and I will say, you guys have been pushing the promoting, and it's paying off for real. Like the new faces that I'm seeing in here on weekends, especially, it's nice. It's refreshing.
Well, especially now with the summer months coming up, if we do anything like we did last year, these summer parties are about to hit.
Yeah.
Because we did the Neon Rodeo around this time.
That's what they were saying.
Because it was around this time last year that my car got towed when I was.
The
Oh.
sheriff in town.
Shut up.
The sheriff.
Hang on. We got what happened here. You gotta tell the story now.
So,
It's a good one.
so when
It's
I
a very good one.
So I moved here a few years ago from Virginia, D.C. area. Had dead tags, so I had dead tags for like 2-3 years at this point. It's the night of the party, Neon Rodeo. So the
Just
whole,
talking shit about people being responsible.
the whole idea was, I'm supposed to enforce responsibility, not live by it.
Do as I say, not as I do.
And so we were having our Neon Rodeo, and our options were you could either come in like cyberpunkish, or you could come in dressed like Old West, right? So I chose the Western theme. So I had like a little vest, I had a plaid shirt. I even went as far as getting like a little 6-shooter, one of those kids' plastic toys with like little sheriff's badge and shit.
Pew pew.
Yeah, I had a cowboy hat on, the whole nine, right?
Oh damn.
So the same night we're doing our oil wrestling, and we needed an air pump for the kiddie pool that we had. And so our manager sends me down there, and I get about halfway there, and he tells me that they already found one here. So I pop a Yui, and lo and behold, Washington Township's waiting for me.
What a surprise, Washington Township.
So they pull me over, yada yada. They tell me that, so one of the cops comes up, and every time I see him now, it's the same thing. It's embarrassing as shit. But he looks in, he sees me, and he looks at the plastic badge that says sheriff, and he goes, "What's that?" And I go, "Listen, I work down the road. We're having a party tonight. It's themed. It's Old West. Like, I'm just dressed up. Like,
It's like I'm not impersonating a
I'm
cop.
not impersonating a police officer."
Big bad, dude.
And he goes, "All right, well, why don't you step out of the car for me?" So I was like,
Oh, he heard party. He was like, "Yep."
so he steps out. I step out, and I forgot I still had the little plastic 6-shooter on. So immediately he sees the holster and he goes, "What's that?" And so I pick it up out of the. I'm like, "It's just a plastic gun." And so he takes it and he's just like, puts it on the hood of my car. And I'm like, "God, this sucks right now. This is so fucking embarrassing." And so he's like, "Listen, we're gonna tow your car, but if you need to get anything out, now's the time." I was like, "Okay, yeah, I don't think I need anything. Can I call somebody to come get me?" And he goes, "Yeah, sure." And so I go to walk away to like call someone from the club to come get me, and all I hear from behind me is, "Hey, sheriff!" And I turn around and he goes, "Don't forget your piece." And I was like, so now whenever I see that cop at like the gas station or something around here, they'll be like, "Hey, sheriff, how you doing?"
Oh my god. People don't forget.
People don't forget.
People do not forget. I promise you, people don't forget.
Oh my
People do
god.
not.
But in the world of things where I could be remembered for,
Right. A cop
having
calling
some
you shit.
having something that me and that cop will both laugh about for the rest of
True.
our careers
Yeah.
isn't so bad. You know what I mean?
True.
So
It could be worse.
could be
It
worse.
could be. It could be worse.
Yeah. Also, since we're talking about Washington Township, if y'all are coming out to the Hippo, just be careful before you pull out. Like, don't be pulling out like an idiot because these guys are watching like hawks lately. So this is your only warning. So keep your fucking eye out for the cops out here because they are
Just
lurking everywhere. Be responsible, right? If you're not going to be responsible, keep an eye out because they out here.
So I'll throw that question back at you, Steve. What's been something that's eaten at you lately as far as the club scene goes? Because
I
I
got a
mean,
lot.
Uh,
I got
yeah,
a lot
well,
eating at me.
let's go hit it.
Man, that's going to sound really mean, but since I have been back, I have been sorely disappointed in a lot of the girls that work in these clubs. And for different reasons. Again, I'm not going to try to sound disrespectful. I just remember a day and age back when I DJ'd, and the minimum tip out from each girl was a 20, you
Yeah.
know? Now, I understand things have changed. Money's a little bit tighter, but that don't mean that these girls ain't making their bags still, because they are. A lot of these girls are still making bags. I understand the ones that don't. I'm not going to sit there and be like, "No, bitch, you got one dance. That's $25. You better give me 5." I'm not going to do that. If you had a bad night, I completely understand. Come talk to me. I'm a human being. I'm not going to sit there and shame you. But if I know that you had a good night and you try tipping me on some low shit, now I'm upset.
Well, that's the thing too, right? Is that I don't think a lot of the girls necessarily realize that as as a DJ, one, your job is to read the room. And
Right.
how do you read that? With your eyes, so you see what's going on.
Oh, yeah.
It's the same thing with us, right? Our job is to notice and stop things before they kick off, keep everybody
Yeah.
safe, keep everybody having fun.
Yeah.
So when you're getting, when I'm getting asked by some guys to change $300-400 into ones, and then I watch them throw them on, well, at the end of the night, guess what? I know you've made money,
Right. And then they try to come out like,
and
I
then
didn't have a good night.
but you know what? If it's towards the end of the month, right, beginning of the month, I understand.
I
I
do.
have bills too,
Right.
but you also have to understand. I have bills too.
Right.
Right.
Something,
Say that one more
please.
time.
I
You know what
have
I mean?
bills
So, like,
too.
yeah. So
A
like,
lot of us have kids as well.
Yes.
We're all in this together.
exactly. So while I absolutely respect the fact that you need money for your bills, I'm cleaning the stage. I'm keeping you safe.
Yeah.
You're playing their music that they dance best
Strictly
to.
their music, because that's another thing I'm going to talk about right now. Ladies, no one song is your fucking song. If you hear that song being played for another girl, it's not personal. It's because 12 of you have the same your song in their folder. I don't know what to do about that. It is what it is. You know what I mean?
Well, it's kind of like one of those things: first come, first serve.
Pretty much.
If a girl wants to play Cardi B and that's that specific song that she wants,
Yeah.
obviously you're not gonna double play that song.
Right.
You snooze, you
what it
lose. You should have came in and said,
And
"Hey,
tipping does play a factor in
and
that.
tipping,
Like whoever tips me the most, and I keep an eye on who tips me and who doesn't,
yeah,
and how much they tip me. If that girl tips me the most and she wants, what's a banger? What's like I don't know, whatever it is I play. But I'm trying to think of a hot song right now that all the girls bitch about when I play it. There's a few of them. I can't remember them off the top of my
especially a
head.
Lotto song."
Yeah, Lotto or something. I can't tell you how many times a girl will be in the booth. I'll play a song and be like, "That's my song. Why is this bitch dancing to my song?" I'm like, "Cause that bitch tips me $20 every night she works compared to your 3 to 5. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It is what it is. You'll get another song on your playlist.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? But it ain't gonna be that one.
right.
So if I have to cover DJ or anything like that, I tell the girls ahead of time before I start a rotation. I'll let them know. We're about to start a rotation. If you have any requests for the DJ, come tell me now.
Yeah,
Because what's going to happen is I'm going to play you whatever I see either in your folder that you have with all
yeah,
your prerequisite music. But if I don't like anything that's in there or I don't know anything that's in there,
yeah,
I'm going to play something that I feel fits the vibe and the tone of the club right now.
yeah.
And if you get on stage and you start yelling at me to fix the song, your chance is passed.
Yes, that's another thing. Don't yell at me over the fucking stage. If you don't like a song, bitch, you know the term. Fake it till you make it. Stand up there, smile. You're gonna do the same fucking dance moves as you would if it was your song playing. I promise you, because I've seen it hundreds of times, thousands probably. That
That's
is also a thing that irks me, bro. Just
yeah.
fake it till you make it. Come talk to me. Another thing I want to talk about, which is always getting talked about, ladies, control how much fucking alcohol you are drinking when you're here. Like, I get
Jesus
you need to drink
Christ.
to get into that socialization mood or get over like the awkwardness of being a dancer or whatever it is you struggle with. But drinking hella drinks is not the answer. Get a little buzzed, feel yourself, and then go from there. I can't stand when girls are wasted, blacked out, drunk. Some of them can handle it, and some of them do it. You know what I mean? It's the ones that can't handle it. Handle your fucking shit. Be responsible. Don't lose your fucking money. You know what I'm saying? Come to the fucking stage when I call you, that type of shit. And stop fighting all these goddamn bitches. Stop fighting.
Over nothing though.
Over nothing, bro.
Over
Over
spilt
nothing.
milk though. Like
It is like high school
it
in
be
here.
really like spilt milk that these girls fight over.
Literally.
Like stuff that we can all just come like adults. Like we
Right.
can come together as adults and speak about like we're grown.
Yeah.
And my biggest thing is the ones that get really drunk and they black out and they
Yeah.
wake back up and they want to fight you.
Dude. Yeah. That's
I got
wild.
one particular. I'm not
I
gonna say
think
her
I know who you're
name,
talking about. I think
but
I know.
we have a thing when she gets drunk. She wants to beat me up.
She
wants
loves
to
it.
chase me around. She wants to make fun of me. It's like we're brother and sister. It's funny, but some people don't get our humor. But
They
love
don't.
her to
Yeah.
death. Love her to death.
That would
I
be.
wish she was here because she would come here and talk her shit.
She probably beat him up for saying it too.
For real, she really would. No, no, not Florida. No.
No, it ain't Florida. I know who he's talking about. We ain't gonna name drop. We
I'm
ain't
about
gonna
to. She
name
smacked
drop.
me with a pizza box the other day. Don't say
There
her
you go.
name. She smacked me with a pizza box the other day, right in the face.
Right in the face, bro. Yeah. Called him.
Okay, how about Aunt
Called him
Butt?
smooshed.
Aunt Butt.
Yeah, no, I
Aunt Butt.
Aunt Butt. Yeah.
Aunt Butt. I love you. You probably gonna beat me up for saying that, but I love you.
I'm gonna say another thing. I'm gonna lay off the girls. Like, get your drinking under control. Also understand that when you're here, you're working. This isn't a high school party. You have a responsibility. Stop fighting. Be better, pretty much. Just step your game up. Don't be lazy. I get the anti. If you're antisocial, don't be a dancer. You're literally kicking against the grain for no reason. Go find something where you can be antisocial at. Like, come on. It is again. Okay, I'm done with that. The next thing I want to talk about. I guess I'm not done. This one
What?
goes to the customers. If you are going to throw money on the girl on the stage so she gets every single dollar. Because that's one thing that I've noticed about the club that I'm sure you guys get stressed out dealing with it when they're throwing like hella money in a booth or something. And then there's a bunch of girls around and you got to split all that up. And then this girl thinks that she made this much. That girl thinks she made that. Well, this guy threw this much on me. It's like, no, that man threw thousands of dollars in one booth to split between all of you. And they don't understand that. So I think it's easier if we just go back to stage action. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yes, I agree with you there. Um, it it's becoming a really big it's become a problem where we've had to fire some of our dancers. But it's one of those things, right, where it's just people customers when they have money they feel like they can do whatever they want, and the clubs will typically give a little bit of leeway depending on how much money you're spending. However, for the rest of us, when I see a guy pull out more than $1,000, I'm like, oh, there's about to be a fucking feeding frenzy. Because what'll happen is he'll spend that first band on whatever girls, right? Say he starts with 3 girls in his booth. Well, you got Group B over here thinking, oh, he just pulled out a second band. Maybe they could use 2 more girls. And that's not the case. He wants those 3, and to the guy, maybe he doesn't care. He's drunk. He's having fun. So what's 5 girls compared to 3?
Right.
But at this point, the first 3 girls who are in there are like, why are you 2 coming over here? Now you're taking my money. And that's a whole thing in itself.
And it comes off desperate too.
It absolutely does.
Yeah, desperation.
Because when girls start arguing over money, guess what happens? The customers stop having fun because it breaks the illusion.
Yep.
Right.
And I kind of feel like something like that is what happened last night. Am I wrong or am I right there? Because
Pretty much, yeah.
that guy
I mean,
was throwing hella money, and then I
girls
noticed
started trying to go over there,
they started getting real feisty.
and then because they weren't allowed to join in, they're complaining to everybody about trying to help, like get them to force their way in.
Yeah.
And it's like that's not.
And that guy didn't help me either because he was sitting on the tip rail while I'm trying to run a stage rotation, and he's throwing money on all the girls
At
behind
that
him.
point, I was thinking about just moving them into a booth because it would have been easier.
It would have been for sure, yeah.
And to get them away from the stage, it's just.
But he was already there. It was already happening.
It was like the ground's already covered underneath them.
Yeah.
It's just spreading the mess at that point.
Now he was good though too. Like he did tip the girls that were on stage too, so like they got theirs, but it was such a mess, bro. It was a cluster.
Well, and then you got the case of when you get called down.
Oh yeah.
Get off the stage.
Yeah.
Because one of the biggest stressors that I face on my day to day isn't the fact that I got guys coming in to fight.
Yeah.
It's you're getting called off the stage. You won't step off the stage, and some guy throws $100 on you.
Yeah.
Well, now I have to stop, take 45 seconds out of the next girl's stage set, just to clean it up. That's not saying you don't get off stage and keep dancing. Well, guess what? If something like this happened to you beforehand, like if the girl in front of you did this, you would have a piss fit.
Yeah.
You would throw the goddamn world away.
They all bitch about the same things and they all do the same things. You know what I'm saying? That's what I've seen too. That's a whole issue.
And, you know, it makes me laugh and it pisses me off at the same time.
Yeah.
Because it's just one of those like club isms that happen. Like a guy's not gonna wait to the last second to throw all of his money.
Yeah.
And then that's of course when we're supposed to be transitioning girls, and that's when like no, just tell them to wait 2 seconds, follow you down to the other pole, and then throw it on you there.
Yeah, I try to say stuff like that on the mic too, and I see it happening. I'm just like, my man, go to the other side of the stage with her, bro.
You know, speaking of that, at the end of the day, it comes to being the club etiquette. You know, at the end of the day, even as a customer, you automatically know there's a club etiquette. Like, he knew what he was doing.
He did. Yeah.
He knew exactly what was going on.
Oh, yeah.
So, why would you not buy a booth? Why would you? See, girls.
I just tried to scare you guys and you were not in the room. I thought you were.
See, etiquette. You see the etiquette I'm talking about?
Because we're all big guys and we need a big room. Yeah. How's your day going?
The Bel Air room.
The Bel Air. So I just like literally snuck in there. And nobody was in there.
How's your day going?
Yeah.
This is one of our day shift bartenders.
Come on, go sit down. Go ahead.
We're trying to get her on.
Oh my god, I did trip. Okay.
Over the big fellas.
So what were we talking about?
The etiquette.
Here.
Etiquette.
This is Amber, daytime bartender. Amber, go ahead and give us one thing that's pissing you off lately. That's non-specific.
You think about it real quick. I want to touch this while we're on the subject. You were talking about girls getting off the stage in a timely manner. I want to talk about girls getting on stage in a timely manner. I put every girl on standby before her song. Like when I say you're on standby. Sometimes I even say it 3 times. I don't know. I'm sure you guys hear it all the time. Why the fuck, when I call you up and it's your turn, does it take you half of your first song to come up on stage? Oh, I didn't hear you. No, you did. Yeah, I had to pee. Or them. I don't mind the last second lap dances. It's annoying, but like you're making money, so that's cool. But like you're fucking off on the song that you should be coming up the stage on instead of the fucking off on your standby song. That definitely irks the fuck out of me. Ladies, step your fucking shit up. I am back DJing, and I have a standard not just for myself, but for the girls that I work with. Please step your fucking game up. All right. We're done.
Well, 2 things that we've talked about before is, one, just skip them, right?
That's true.
And then you take their name off rotation.
And then I'm going to get bitched at.
Well, it's, hey, here's I called you up here twice before, last 2 rotations. You didn't come to stage, so I figured you didn't want to be on stage. So now when this guy's throwing money.
Yeah. And that's what happened last night, too.
Exactly.
That guy was, All them girls, because I tried getting like 3 girls on stage last night, and all 3 of them ghosted the stage. This dude comes in, and like the other girls that I did call up that did go up, he just starts throwing hella money on them. Now I got all these girls. When am I up? When is it my turn? Can you throw me on the list next? No, I tried calling you up when it was your turn, and you didn't fucking go up. So now you gotta wait for your next turn.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
About day shift? We
Yes.
need a DJ on day shift so bad. These girls, okay, they will not get on stage. Some of them will. Love you, girls that do.
Some of them do.
There
Yeah.
will be one day there was customers. One day there was all these customers at the stage. Okay, we had 6 girls here. Only 3 of them would get up. Why were there 5 guys throwing money on an empty stage?
Hmm.
These girls would still not get up. It's on day shift. They don't have to.
Yeah.
But
It's laziness. It's laziness.
everybody on an empty stage and not one girl would get up there.
I will say, even when I was day shift DJ, it was already getting bad for a minute there. It was really hard to like. Uh oh. All right. Well, thanks for coming on the podcast. I'll see you soon. I'll be out there. Oh, it's right down there. Yep. I'll be out there. Oh yeah. Thank you. Maybe I'm okay with that. All right. But yeah, there was the day shift girls. Definitely, it's a different breed. But even when I was DJing day shift, daywalkers, yeah. But it was already bad when I was DJing day shift because like for a lot of them, and no disrespect, I get it. It's slow. You don't want to dance. I'm not gonna sit there and be like, "What the fuck, bitch?" I think you should because that's the job that you signed a contract to do so. But a lot of them don't. Like I had girls. It got to a point where I was just happy that they would come on the stage, and a lot of them would just sit there and like twirl their legs while they sit on their phone for 2 songs or 3 songs. You know,
So I think that so our John is amazing.
he is. I love John, bro.
He is.
Shout out, John.
Shout out John. John, keep going, buddy boy.
Yes, sir.
Hey.
Yes, sir. I think Sean's pony boy right now, though.
Oh man, that's who came just right in and interrupted us just now.
But that's where I'll agree and disagree with you a little bit on, right? Because in my mind, if I'm going to a club, no matter what time it opens, I'm expecting that atmosphere.
Right.
This isn't like a Chili's where you walk in the morning, everybody's still waking up,
Yeah.
and then, it's gonna be a little bit slower because everything's turning on, right? Like there's a reason why there are a lot of clubs that don't open until 7, 8 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
True.
Because it sets that precedent of when you're here, we start.
Yeah.
Right. So if we open up at 11, cool, right? We open up at 11, but we're here. We're
Yeah.
right. We got music. You're on stage. I mean, our competitor down the road. There's always if there's a girl in the building, she's on stage.
Yeah. True.
And especially for a place that doesn't have anything else to offer, right? Not saying that's offensive. We don't have a kitchen,
Right.
right? So if people that come in at 11 o'clock, right, they're just drinking,
Right.
or they're here to see, the bartender or whatever, and it's just to me, right? Like that's exactly what you're supposed to be doing when you sign the dotted line. You want them on a day shift. It's slow. I get it, but that's also why we have incentive programs in that you do so much, you get this, right?
Right.
You stay coming during day shift, you get a little bit less of a night shift house fee if you stay over because we understand that during the day shift it's a little bit atrocious.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's definitely a fight against boredom.
Yeah.
A lot of clubs don't want girls to take their phones out on the floor.
True. True.
Because the amount of times, and Susan can attest to this, the amount of times I've taken phones out of girls' hands after they've told me that there's nobody here. And this is one of my biggest pet peeves, is girls will say, there's nobody that's my type on the floor.
Yes, I hate hearing that.
You're in the wrong mindset.
Yep.
You're not looking for your type.
Right.
Just because they're not your type does not mean you are not theirs.
Yes.
Guys come in here to have that fantasy of having a pretty girl in no clothing walk up to them and pretend to be interested in what they had to do today.
Right.
So the fact that you won't go talk to that guy who, let's face it, if you don't like nerds, guess who works in IT? Guess who got that money?
Right.
Yeah.
That's what's taking you back to dances and doing all that extra stuff.
Who's getting 3-hour VIPs and buying a $2,000 bottle of champagne?
Yeah.
Because he thinks he's in love with a girl.
Yeah.
That provides that fantasy from them.
Right.
But you won't know that until you get off your phone and start talking to people.
Yep.
And how many times have I walked up to your DJ booth and you'll have a girl standing there and she'll tell you, like, there's nobody in here, there's no money in here.
Yeah.
And I tell her, like, well, go holler at this person. How many times have they went back there and got a dance?
A lot of times. Like a fuck ton of times.
Like, I tell them, like, go holler at such and such.
Yep.
Like,
I try to do the same as well. You know what I mean?
But they listen to me though.
They do. They don't listen to me.
They listen to me. I don't know what's up with me. Like girls, the girls, I love you all. Y'all respect me. I respect y'all. That's what it is. Like,
well, but for me, like I've had to get creative with it. Like I'll take as management, like I'll just take the phone from them, and they'll be like, give me my phone. I'll be like, do a lap on the floor first. If you can do a lap on the floor, talk to at least one person, and they won't either agree to buy you a drink, or get a dance with you, I'll give you your phone back, and I will apologize to you. But 9 times out of 10, what will happen is the first guy that they meet, they'll get drinks, and then they'll end up going back for a dance. Like, just give it 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, give it 10 minutes of your actual effort.
yeah. And sometimes I get it, we be slow, but we might be slow because we don't have that many girls.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even though there's nights that we have tons of girls that pop up here, especially on the weekends, from Thursday to Sunday ish, we'll have girls in here. You know,
Yeah.
but like coming up like a Monday or a Wednesday, it might be
A little bit slower.
You know what I'm saying? But we still got 15, then there are 20 girls in the building though. You know what I'm saying? We might not be at that. You know what I'm saying? 25, 30 mark. You know what I'm saying? Like we would be from Thursday to Saturday. You know what I'm saying? That big roster that's in here. I get it, but you still here trying to get your bag. Why are you messing your bag up? And a lot of the girls trick themselves out of their own bag because they got things going on at home and they bring it to the job. It's like a light switch.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta hit that light switch. The outside world is gone. When you step in here, you're trying to create somebody's fantasy. You're trying to be somebody's facade or see. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's that word that you used earlier? I can't think of it. You said it earlier, but even along those lines, it's just like the girls just got to be patient. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of the young. You know what I'm saying? We're old school for real. We're up there. You know what I'm saying? I can put you up there with us.
Yeah.
Like we know, like we know what we done seen so much within the clubs around and what's going on with people. We done touched bases with so many different type of people that I can look at somebody and know they got money.
Oh, for sure. Oh, yeah.
Like I can really read somebody, and then I'm patting you down, so I know what you have on you. I know exactly what every customer has on them.
Well, that's another thing for the ladies too. You think the door guys that walk into the car at the end of the night?
Oh yeah, that's the most dangerous. The most dangerous part of my night is having to walk a girl from the club to her car when she has money on her because it's dangerous.
Oh yeah.
This man might have threw 1,000 on her specifically and when did spent over some money. Now he's mad. Now he's in the car. He might want his money back.
Yeah. Or he might be waiting to follow you.
All of that, like that's dangerous. I check in with all my girls. All my girls, majority of them have my number. They can call me on their way home. Let me know you made it home. Text me, you good, whatever. Or even if anything's going on, call me.
Yeah.
You feel me? I make sure them girls are safe. I don't play no games about it, like at all.
Yeah. I just want to attest to that. That's very true. There was a few weeks back, I thought I was going to get in a fight at a bar, and I randomly called Sush because one of the guys that was on the other side, he was a pretty big dude. And I was like, I got a big dude myself. 1 second. So I called. That motherfucker was on it. He had people on the way. He was on the way. It ended up not popping off, thankfully. But he was on it. So like when he tells you he will protect you, this motherfucker means it. And if you're worried about how strong he is, this motherfucker picked me up. So there you go. I had to say that. Fuck with Sush. Fuck with Sush. What else do we want to talk? How long we been going for? Oh damn, almost an hour. Holy shit. What else we want to? What else irks us here about the club?
How about instead of how about we ended on a positive note?
Yeah.
Did we want to go there yet?
Well, I mean, we're almost at an hour, so we got about
Okay.
10, 15 minutes.
That's fair. That's fair.
So I'll pose a question to you then, Steve.
Yeah.
You told us what's irking you, right? You gave us a little bit of that negativity.
Yeah.
What's something positive that you see going on in the club right now? What's something that's making you happy, and that where instead of leaving at the end of the night so pissed off that you're shaking your head, being like, "Damn, I love this job." You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
I can give an example. We last Saturday, something like that. Rough night across the board.
Yeah.
We were short staffed. You know, like towards the end of the night, shit just wasn't clicking. Like somehow, just the team just wasn't syncing up, right? And nights like that happen. Right?
It does. Yeah.
People irk you, or
True.
they're just not communicating properly. Um, but so for hours, right, just steaming and being angry with each other. But then for that 10 minutes at the end of the night, right before we go home, we all sit around our stage, counting what money we have, having a drink maybe, and we're bullshit, right? We're making each other laugh, and it's like,
Yeah.
to me, that means more than making any money here. That
It
shows
does.
like the connection made with those people at that point. It makes me get in my car and be like, damn, you know, I love the movie Fury, so it's like,
Oh,
so I get in my car and I just like, best job I ever had. You know
I,
what I mean?
I will actually agree with you on that. Well, I'll go that way. I did say a lot of negative things, so I guess I need to make it clear.
for sure.
I do love being here. Like I hate the job just because like I have a personality where things become mundane, and once it becomes mundane to me, it becomes boring once I feel like I've mastered it, which I feel like I've mastered the DJ shit. Like I don't think I can get any better, which is cool for me. Everybody's like you're the best. I don't think I'm the best. I just think I'm a solid DJ. You need a solid guy in there, I'm your guy. You know what I mean? So it's cool to be back. It's exciting. I love the everybody's like we're a family here, but like we really are a family here. Like I feel that love here, so especially with like the staff that we run, and like a lot of the girls too, like the girls, like it's not just the staff that's a family, like these girls are part of that family too. So I do like those moments at the end of the night, especially on a busy night when we're all tired. We're just like fuck dude, just sitting there slap happy crap, like cracking crazy jokes, dude. It's good times, man.
I don't
So
know who starts those. Who gets that ball rolling?
yeah, probably Sush. But I will say another thing that I do love about being back here, and I wish would come back in a stronger form, is when I see that money flying on the stage. That is such a good, like as a DJ when you're playing bangers, it's cool to see people dancing, like we're having a good time, but like we're here for the money. You know what I mean? So like, oh, that's cool. It means that I'm doing a good job. You're enjoying it. But I really love seeing that like all them dollars flying, hitting the stage. Girls are happy, customers are happy, and we're happy.
Oh, for sure.
That's what I love the most. We saw a lot of that last night. I kind of feel like that's what I was kind of referring to about throwing money in the booth. I wish that they would just go back to throwing money on the stage, bro. I feel like if you're really trying to show out, that's the way you want to do it. The whole club's seeing you throw that money. You're not just in that corner throwing it on three girls. And I just feel like you could do so much damage on the stage compared to a booth if you're throwing the money. Like if you want big dog status, don't be afraid to get up to that stage, bro. Throw that fucking money. Show them what kind of boss you are. That's why when I see money thrown, I'm hitting that air horn. I want them to feel good about what they just did. You know what I mean? And I think that works for the most part. But I really want that throwing the money on the stage culture to come back, bro. We need that here in Toledo. We really do. That's that's probably what I would end on a positive note for me. I love it. Keep it up. Let's keep going. Let's grow as a family. What about you? You got any positivities?
My positive thing is that lately, when I've been coming to work for the past, this is probably about a couple months now. It's like when I'm here, my presence is here. So it's like when my presence is here within the building, it's kind of like not too much stuff goes on while I'm here. it's always when I'm gone. You know, it's always like when
Always.
my presence isn't in the building. That
Yeah.
that it's like things go south. My guy gets slapped, punched. People try to threaten him.
Damn.
You know, a lot of things. But
Mm-hmm.
to know that I come to work and it's like a family base within the side of us. When you get to the core of it, they all love me, and I just feel safe. I feel like I'm where I'm supposed to be at. You know,
Yeah.
it's kind of like I don't. I've worked in a lot of places where it's kind of like I don't know if this guy's gonna have my back. If 10 of these dudes right here come at him,
True.
is he gonna use his slapback? Or is he gonna use what he's been taught to defend himself? Like
Yeah.
here, I feel really safe being here. You know, it's one of those things where it's hard to find that.
That's
You know,
true.
I have a boss that respects me. Both, even the owners
Yeah.
respect me. They respect all of us.
They do.
They look
Yeah.
at all of us. You know what I'm saying? Not
Oh yeah.
just an employee, but like, how are you doing today? Like,
Yeah.
take a moment out of
Like
your
they
time.
care.
Yes,
You know.
like just take a moment. To, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even though they got a million things to do, they
True.
still sit down and have a drink with you.
That's true.
You
We're
don't find
yeah.
too many bosses like that. You know?
And everybody here is very protective of each other.
Yeah.
I'll attest to that. Just last weekend, shout out Purnell, my boy. I had some random drunk fucking guy come into my, literally just walked up in the booth. At first, I thought he was one of Purnell's boys, like the way he walked up. He didn't even say anything to Purnell. He just walked straight up to me, and I'm just like, "Who are you? Like, what are you doing up in the booth?" And he starts telling me, "I'm an engineer. I mix music, yada yada yada. Your shit's bleeding." And I'm just like, "I don't care about anything that you're saying. Like, I need you to get out of my booth, bro. I don't fucking know you." He got pissed. He started talking shit to me. He looked over at Purnell, told him to fire me, and Purnell just starts laughing.
Oh, y'all grabbed him straight up.
Dude,
Miguel told me some
they got him out of the booth. At that point, he started saying some crazy shit to Purnell about me. Started saying shit to Purnell. So Purnell just straight up grabs him and just starts throwing him out, dude.
He looked at Purnell and told him, "Hey, talk to me like a man."
Yeah.
He did.
That's
It flipped the switch with
It
Purnell.
did, bro.
He grabbed him like a cue ball, three straight to me. Say, "Oh, get him out of here."
like what else am I supposed to take other than that? Like the only other clear message is if I just walk up and hit you in the
Right,
face.
stupid bitch.
It's like,
Stupid
hey,
bitch.
like, hey, want to fight?
Right.
You know?
That boy was shocked, bro. He was like,
Especially when I
oh
came,
man,
his eyes got
oh
this
yeah,
big.
that boy
He
was
just like,
scared.
I'm right there.
That boy was big scared, bro. So I really love that about us. Like we're very protective of each other. We love each other. It's good.
When you find a place where you have people like fighting each other to be able to hurt someone that's offended one of your people.
True.
You know, and again, shout out to John. You know, I know a lot of managers, excuse me, and a lot of higher ups who will just say,
He just burped up that bulgogi. Just burped up that bulgogi. He's a bit.
you know, I'm
Yo, yogi, yogi, yogi. Hey, yo, boo boo. You find a picnic basket.
All right, let's get serious. He was in the middle. He was in the middle of talking.
For the record, that's my bottom bitch.
I'm his top bitch.
I bet you we know. You keep that son bitch right in there. We in the Bel Air room. Period. The Bel Air room for a reason.
This is gonna be like a 20-minute video after I cut off all everything you say.
Damn.
Just me and Steve talking back and forth.
That's it. Just cut it all out. Don't even tag him in it when we drop it.
And you see how these guys acting.
But like I was saying, so very rarely we find a supervisor or a manager that will get involved as much as John does.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. A lot of people will say just handle it, get him out of here, and then it's up to us to figure out how he wants that done.
Yeah.
John will be in this person's face, being like, "You better back up, or else I'm gonna throw you out of here."
He does, yeah.
And
John is not just a teller; he's a doer for sure.
Honestly, that's what sold me on him initially. Was that first like week or two of him taking over this place. We had a guy come in, and for whatever reason, he just wanted to be that guy that night. And John beat the shit out of him in front of a bunch of guys that very well could have done it each individually on our own, and even worse so together. John was like, "No, I got him." Tossed this dude around, fucked him up, and after that, I was like, "Okay, I got it."
Like he's the real deal. All right, yeah, he's about it.
Reminds me of Mob Boss, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, he dresses like a mob boss.
Man.
Kind of is, man, and like how he handles the law too, when they come lurking, like he's a gangster at heart, bro. Like 100%.
So I mean, it just it's again, I just don't think this place is what everybody really thinks it is. There are aspects to it where it is an adult industry, but it's
And the Jeffrey
you said earlier, there's very rarely do you find people that you click so well with. You know, John even told us it's like the island of misfit toys. From back to Rudolph, right?
Right. Right.
And that's why people find it so hard to leave. I think because once you find people you really mesh with really well, you don't want to leave that comfortability, that safety. You know what I mean? It's everything to somebody. Like you want to feel like you belong someplace. That's why guys come in here, right? They want to feel like they belong to somebody.
For sure.
That they're going home with somebody. That
But
they
the thing
have
is, it's not a fantasy here with us. It's reality.
That's what I mean with the staff.
Yeah.
Like you are welcome here as if you are a brother or sister.
For sure.
And it's not something that's given freely, for sure. I mean, we have a couple outliers in there right now, but if you prove yourself, like you will be welcome here with open arms.
Yeah.
And we'll take care of you just as well as we take care of each other.
Yep.
We're all about that, bro.
Yeah.
That's another thing I do. Well, it's a thing I love about this place. Definitely, we got some good people in here. They got good heads on their shoulders. Yeah.
I mean, hell, you even came and saved the day to one day and kept them
Which
from going
one?
over the girls going through the hole.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I had a little bit to do with it. I don't, not a lot, maybe.
I mean, but you stopped. They knew it was you was a body.
Yeah.
So in such a sense, you came to help.
True.
Unconsciously, all you got to do is sit behind this.
True.
No, you right there front line with us.
True. Yeah.
Not too many DJs is doing that.
I'll get in there if I need to.
Yeah.
For the most part, I haven't felt like I've ever needed to. There was that one night. I think it was just because I was back there. I was like, oh shit, it was just you two. You talking about that one night in the locker room? I remember that.
No,
yeah.
even up at the front door.
Oh yeah, I've been there a couple times.
Remember all the girls was trying to come out, and I pushed John and all the girls back through the thing. John was so bad.
Yeah,
he was like, "Why am I moving with the herd? Why?" And he looked back and see me with the bass and everything, and they're like, "What is going on? Like, what is going on right now?"
I swear, I do remember that night. I just stood in the doorway. That was it. I was a door. That was it.
Big body, you can't get through him.
They're like, I'm gonna fuck those bitches up. I was like, no, that's not happening. No, just not happening, guys. We're taking care of it. Just chill. I remember that one night. Oh yeah. Oh my god.
Yes, he didn't get juked. She walked right past me.
She juked the fuck out of me.
Fast. Like,
she ran. Okay.
You gotta listen.
They got the video footage. She ran. Okay. I was putting shit in the backseat of her car.
Oh no! Right now.
Fuck. No. I was putting shit in the backseat of her car, trying to tell her like, just shake it off. It's all gonna be okay. And she was like, fuck that. And she ran around. And I was in my brain was like, let's go. And then as soon as I started trying to run, I was like, oh, I can't run. I'm too fat. So at that point, I'm just walking. I'm like, Sush, she got around me, Sush.
I know Blair was calling me, yelling for me.
I swear to God, dude.
Yelling.
I remember seeing her come back in, and I was in the hallway, and I cocked my head because I was like, that looks like the girl we just threw out. Oh, she's running.
Yep.
She's pissed.
Yep.
And then she came through the curtain, and I was like, oh, that is the girl we just kicked out. And then she just ran head first.
Straight to the door.
Straight into the door?
Straight to his door.
Oh,
just
damn.
Like a door.
Oh, my God.
I think you got that video, too, though. Oh, my God.
He's got the one that made him look good and me look bad.
She hit me so hard. She bounced off me so hard. John thought someone hit a wall. And so he poked his head out. He was like, what's going on? Oh, no. What are you doing in here?
That's when I came and grabbed her up.
And then you snatched her up. Then I just had I had my hand hooked on the door frame, and she was just stuck. We couldn't get past.
I didn't even think you was all the way back in the liquor room, weren't you? When all that popped off like that, you really truly didn't know what was going on at that moment.
Yeah, when it initially started.
Yeah, at first you didn't even know. That's when you came out and that bomb.
Yeah.
Because he dropped everything.
Yeah.
I'm talking about he dropped everything.
Well, I brought the stuff back, and I saw you, like, the tail end of you dragging her out. And I was like, oh, so I went back to the office and talked to John. and trying to figure out what was going on. Everybody went their separate ways. I watched Steve get juked on, and so then I was like, all right, well, we got to keep closing. So I went and grabbed the trash, and as I'm stepping out of the office, that's when I was like, oh, that looks like the girl we just tossed. Oh shit! So like, I had one hand hooked on the door frame, I had a trash bag in the other. I was like, you're not getting past me.
That's true. I just want to say too, ladies, we need to be better at controlling our emotions, even if we're drunk. If you get in a fight or if you're involved in any way, shape, or form in a fight here, like chances are you're all going to get fired or suspended. Like
It's a zero tolerance
we're
policy.
done with it. We're not playing favorites. You're all just going to get fired or suspended, whatever John decides. We're just sick of it. There's too much fighting. It comes off, y'all come off super desperate when there's just a little bit of money in there. Like, let's just take it easy. Let's tone it down. Let's tighten it up. Remember, this isn't a high school. John is not your principal. We are not the student teachers or whatever you want to call us. It is our job to make sure you're safe, that music is being played, and you have an environment where you can come and do your job. But you have to do your job. If you get too drunk and you can't do your job, you're not doing your job. If you're starting fights or if you're involved in a fight, you're not doing your job. If you're on your phone all the time, you're not doing your job. Let's just tighten it up a little. I say this with love, of course.
But also just to tack onto that just a little bit too, like just because it's our job to keep everybody safe, have some like respect for our families too.
Yeah.
And just because it's our job to keep you safe does not mean we should have to be on the front line of
Right.
that every single night.
Right.
I have parents I want to go home to.
Right.
I have a brother
Yeah.
who just had a nephew. I got a nephew right now who's like a month old.
Yeah.
You don't think I want to go home and see him?
Right.
You know what I mean? So like, just because you can doesn't mean you should.
Exactly.
Honor yourself. If you know you're gonna get blackout wasted on a Saturday, don't drive, or at the very least, don't get
Be
blackout wasted.
responsible. That's the
Mhm.
biggest thing. We're grown. You hit that age of 21, being able to drink inside of a club or any establishment, we're grown. So act accordingly. It doesn't make any sense why you should act like a child back in high school. We've been done with that. You graduated from that. Hopefully. Hopefully. You know.
No disrespect if you didn't.
I
Just
ain't got my GED or diploma or nothing like that.
we got to act our age. That's all. We got to be responsible. It's a job. Treat it as such. You're here to make money. If you're an independent contractor, you're not going to get paid unless you work. I mean, it's any job, even if you're not an independent contractor. If you don't do your job, you're not getting paid.
Let me say this. Think about if I was lazy, ladies. Think about if I was lazy and didn't do anything and just stood at the front door, not walked you to the car, didn't come, needed you to go get your lip gloss.
Didn't sweep up all that money when they hit it on the stage. You had to clean all that shit up on your own.
Think about that. If I was just lazy, we're running around here, the chaos that would be here.
If fights broke out and we just stand there and let y'all fight until, I don't know, somebody gets hurt.
It's like an order of operation, though. You feel me? It's like there's things that have to go on in order to operate this building. You know what I'm saying? Keeping money up. Cam does that. You make sure the money off the stage. You know, it's not too many times you really got to say anything to just get the money off the stage. It's just an instinct. If I can step away from the door, if I can, I'll try to help as best as I can. But my object is the front door.
Oh, yeah.
So it's just like sometimes I can't just do it because you ask me. Now, if you ask me to run out to your car or something like that for you, grab your purse, heels, I do it. Perfume, whatever. You don't need your perfume, leave it in the car.
Unless you do need it, then bring that shit.
No, get your ass in the shower.
Which we have a shower here if you need it. Like, come on. Please don't be stinky and working.
Please. Which we don't have that problem.
We don't. We really don't.
Never had an issue with that. Girls stinking or some. I get it. You're out there on that floor. You know what I'm saying? Dancing. You're dancing for 3 or 4 hours straight. Obviously, you got to go change your outfit. Bring more than just freshen up, get yourself together. You know what I'm saying? You bring your wipes, your powders, and deodorants, and your sprays, and all that. I get it. I understand it. That's part of taking care of your hygiene. So keep doing that. I'm glad we have not. I'm at that front door, so guys will talk on their way out. I have not heard not one say, "Oh, but them girls in there stink," or
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. That girl that was in the, I haven't heard not one.
True.
I've heard other stuff.
Oh yeah.
Like, another thing is what I hate when y'all brought this up, which I meant to say it, is I will hear on the way out from the guys from being in here, customers will be like, those girls aren't like approaching me. You know, like that's another thing that agitates me. The girls feel like the guys should be approaching them. No, this guy come here to kick his feet up and have a drink. You're supposed to come approach him. So why aren't you approaching him?
Like, you don't go to the waiter at Olive Garden.
No, you know, there's a guy that walked out here with 10 bands. The girls didn't even know it.
Yeah.
Walked out of here. He said one girl, and he said he gave her $200. You know,
Yeah, that's not rude. Thanks for that.
you know.
That was a day shift girl.
Oh, uh, edit that out.
Did they just close the door?
I don't know what she got going on.
We got locked in.
Oh no.
But
Oh no.
he
The
walked out of
curtain's
here-
closed.
He walked out of here with 10 bands, and he showed me, like, look, he showed me his mid, all hundreds. He said one girl came up and he said I gave her $200, 200 crispy dollar bills.
Damn.
He said because she smoked to him.
It goes back to what we were talking about. What I think you brought it up, saying how girls are like, "That's not my type." They just judge them, and it's like you ain't looking at these guys like they're a dateable person.
Right.
You need to look at them like they're all potential customers because they are all potential customers,
They
like
are
every
customers.
single one. Yeah.
You got a room full of 10 guys and one girl, right? And nobody's talking to those guys. Everybody has at least $25 on them.
For sure.
So you get, you do a single dance with all those guys. That's $200 at least.
At least. Yeah.
That's not saying that he wants to pull more out or wants to get a VIP.
Yeah.
Or go again. You know what I mean? Like you can safely say probably one every 10 guys wants to do something more than just a single dance.
Yeah.
You
Like
know?
I get that a lot of girls want those big bangs for the buck kind of shit, like the VIPs. Those are great, but like they're really kind of underestimating the power of stacking up those single dances, one or two at a time. Because you're here, if you're here working a full shifts are about 8 hours. If you work a full 8 hours, if you're getting like even just one or two dances every hour, just one at a time, you're gonna walk out with some kind of money. Just thinking he's only good for a dance or two, it's like that's money. That's money. And it's literally, if it's one dance, it's literally 3 minutes of your time. 3 minutes.
But I would like to see more VIP stuff come back. You know, VIP bottles, you know what I'm saying, booths, like back in like, early 2000s, like, you know what I'm saying, like booths and bottles and VIPs was like a thing.
Yeah.
Like it was really a thing. Throwing money was a real thing. Like it was not just a how would just a thing. It was actually a fashion to throw money. It was like you had to look like money to throw money. You know,
Showing out, the showing out part.
It's the show. It's the show. You know, it's the entertainment, and they want to be a part of it. You know, and I would like to see more of that come back, like really come back.
Yeah.
Like because it sends chills up my body seeing it.
Yeah.
You know, I've walked in some clubs down south, and it's just like I didn't see one person throw 100 bands.
Yeah.
And that just sent chills on my body. That's money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just here working. Like that's money. I'm doing private security for somebody. Like he's throwing real money. Like
100%.
like that's and seeing that on a woman like that is sexy as hell. It's the art behind it.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's art. A woman's body, there's a reason why she's up on that stage. It's art. You know, it's a form of art.
Yeah.
And it's not just, oh, she's a stripper. No. It's art.
Yeah.
You know, it's
I want to go back to that too. Like I definitely miss the days when it was like all of our booths were sold out at the same time type shit.
have you been in a situation like that where everything is sold out? Where now you're starting to kick everybody out that aren't buying bottles because you got new customers, like, and people have problems with that. We'll buy another bottle.
Yeah.
I'm skipping you. Well, there's a 2 hour, there's an hour wait on a booth. You know what I'm saying? That type of thing. Like I've been around that, and it's nuts. I'm talking about nuts.
I hope that we get back to that. I also like want to just tell the male viewers, if you're coming in as a customer, don't be scared. Like, what is all this shit about being scared to go to the tip rail? Like, sit at that stage, bro.
No,
I
if you
remember
go to
back
the
in the
tip rail,
day.
if you go to the tip rail, you better be fucking throwing money and not just sitting there. That is a pet peeve amongst everybody. Like the girls. Like, why are you sitting in my face and not throwing any money?
Yeah.
Now I get it if you done threw money on several girls at the end of the tip rail and you just did, you throwing money. But if you ain't threw a dime, get the fuck up and go home and get in your car.
I agree, actually, yeah.
I think
But there's guys that will tip, but they stand off and then they'll walk up and just throw money and walk away. Like, she didn't even see you throw that money. How is she gonna approach you after, bro? You just fucked yourself, buddy. You know what I
Maybe
mean?
he just didn't. He just liked what he seen.
Could be that
I'm that
too.
type of
Yeah.
guy.
Okay, that's
I'll
true.
throw money and just walk away and don't even have to have a conversation with her.
Yeah,
You see me now.
that's a good point. That's a good point.
You know, it's
I will say, and I agree with you both. Um, I'll say at least in closing for me, because we're
Where are we at?
closing on an hour.
Oh damn, damn.
I'll say something to leave the audience with closing. Gentlemen, if you're coming in, right, your first time, whatever, if you're a little bit nervous, right, you don't want to approach those girls. And they're not approaching you. That, sometimes it happens more often than not, right? Talk to the gentleman of the club.
yeah.
Talk to us. Like these girls work with us day in, day out. If I see a guy drinking a beer by himself and nobody talks to him for more than 10 minutes, I'll go up and be like, "Hey man, what's going on? My name's Cameron. Like what brings you in? You got a girl you like? Do you see anybody here that you want to talk to, or do you have what do you like?
Right.
Yeah.
So that way I can run through our roster and be like, oh, if he likes short Spanish women, well, hey, I know who to go get.
Yeah.
Send them your
I
way.
try to do that at the front door. I'll already knowing my roster, what I got behind me.
Yeah.
I already know, like I can put certain girls on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I put a lot of the girls on because I'm asking guys types when they come through the front door. I'm trying to make them feel comfortable already. That they have my type in here.
Yeah.
You want a redhead? I'm gonna find you a redhead, and if not, I'll call one up here.
Yeah.
There will be one up here,
Yeah.
especially if you're spending money.
Yeah.
That's the only way you're gonna get that type of privilege.
True.
You got to be telling me you about to spend some money because I'm about to pull this young lady from her family.
True. Yeah.
You know,
100%. Anything else we want to add here to the show? Uh, we'll probably have another episode here at some point in the near future. Thank you, everybody, for being patient. I've just been busy as hell. I was working 2 jobs for several months, but now I'm down to one again. So I'll have some more time to get pushing the podcast again and catch us on. Yeah,
just be safe out there. That's it. Just
take the
be
mic.
safe.
Take the mic.
Just be safe out there, dog.
Be safe.
Just
Yeah.
come into a gentleman's club, respect us like we're gonna respect you. We're gonna welcome you in with open arms, and
Yep.
make sure you're safe.
For the customers and the girls. Customers and the girls. Come in, be respectful, leave happy.
Yeah, make money.
Yeah. Sounds good. Do you want to do a shout out on your? You want to give your socials out on the podcast?
No.
No. Okay. All
They
right.
got my face. They got my name.
That's
That's all
true.
they need.
How about you, Cam? You want to do that? No.
Same.
Same. Cam. What is it? Cam the man.
Yeah.
Check him out on Instagram. I know we got a sneaker party coming up here at the Hippo. Sneaks and Cheeks. What is that? The 17th, right? 18th. Saturday the 18th, I'll be DJing. Your man Cam will be in here watching the floors, and we got our boy Sush at the door, of course. Come check us out. Come fuck with us. It's gonna be fun. Freshest pair of kicks. Put those bitches on. Let's go look at some titties.
Yeah, they try to come interrupt us.
Till the next time, y'all.